Welcome. I'm so glad you're here for an awaken and free practice today. To start, just find simple seated. If you want to prop yourself up on a block or a pillow, feel free to take any props that you might want. Just take a few moments just seated here in stillness so you can place the hands on your knees face up or face down. Feel your sit bones rooted down. Spine long and lengthened. Feel the navel drawn to the spine as you knit the ribs together. Just slowly start to ease your breath from that chest breathing into more of the belly breath. Noticing what your breathing even has to teach you today. Just find slow breaths in. And as you exhale, just feel your breath roll over the shoulders and roll down the back. Just tuning in if there's any places where your breath feels like it gets stuck or has trouble moving. We do this just to tune in and be aware, to always stay curious about our experience and what's going on. So just staying in this simple seated with your breath. As I was thinking about this class and where to lead it and what intention to set, I just honestly felt blank. It's like my mind just felt like mush, and I just was invited to create a space for you to be still. For you to just show up with little noise other than the sound of your own breath. To recognize that sometimes it's just the remembering to abide, to be, to show up. That it's okay to not have words, and it's okay to sit in silence. Just be in your breath with spirit. Aware and awake to whatever the deep spirit knowing within you wants to share and reveal. So what is it? What intention might you want to set for your own time today? Maybe there's just a word that you need to keep breathing in and out. There's something you're working through, something you feel challenged by, something that you just need to savor and sit in. Let's find one breath in together. And then exhale, sigh it out. From here, interlace the hands behind your head. Bring the elbows wide. Feel the side body get long. Draw the navel into your spine and just press the skull back into the palms, lifting your chin slightly, letting the heart lift. So we'll just do a seated cat-cow like this. So as you inhale, press skull into the hands. As you exhale, round the back, draw the elbows together, chin to chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Just moving with your own breath. Again, letting our practice today be a time of stillness and focus on awareness of breathing, awareness of spirit. Exercising that muscle of just being in silence. Just find one more round of that seated cat-cow. And then on your next inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, drop that right hand down to the side. Pin that left hip down as you reach the left fingertips up and over. A few breaths here. If you want to come to the forearm, take that. But if you feel the left hip lift on that, just come back to the fingertips. Draw that left shoulder back slightly. Lift your gaze. Next, inhale, come back up center, and then exhale, switch to the opposite side. Left hand down, right arm reaches up and over, right hip pins down. Feel free to explore dropping onto the left forearm. Every part of you engaged. Noticing that right hand, are you just is it just flopping in the air? Are you actually spreading each finger and feeling the energy kind of move out the fingertips? Staying fully engaged to our life, to this practice, to the spirit. As you're ready, come back up. You can switch the crossing in your legs. And then from here, interlace the hands behind you, press the knuckles down. Just again, finding that heart opener as you draw the shoulder blades together. Feel the inner shoulder roll out to the outer to spread your collarbones, lifting the chin and your gaze. Staying with that breath. If you want to keep the hands interlaced, you can just start to hinge forward from the hips and kind of find yourself folding into the posture. Maybe the knuckles reach up towards the ceiling. If that feels like too much, you can release the hands down and just walk the arms in front of you. But just staying connected to this present moment and the experience you're having on your mat, where your thoughts are trying to go, what your body is speaking, what it's showing you that you've been holding on to. As you're ready, you can walk yourself back up. Just make your way to table. Take a few breaths in your table, just moving around in a way that feels good. And then as you're ready, walk the hands forward of your shoulders, curl your toes, lift your knees, press into down dog. Take a full breath in your down dog. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. And then again, inhale. Sigh it out. As you're ready, lift the right leg up. Keep the inner thighs hugging midline. Maybe you lift up on the left toes and get a little longer in that opening. Maybe bend the knee and open the hips. Breathing into new sensations you're feeling. And then straighten the right leg, square off the hips, shift forward, step the right foot between your hands, and then bring the left foot up to meet the right. Forward fold at the front of your mat. As you inhale, sink back, chair pose. Rooting the weight into the heels, shins draw back, hug inner thighs together. Lifting the gaze, lifting your heart, fingers spread wide. Next exhale, straighten the legs, come stand in mountain, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, as you halfway lift, step back with the right leg. Stay up on the fingertips, lift the heart and the gaze, runner's lunge. As you exhale, step that left foot back to down dog. Shift forward, inhale, high plank. Move through your vinyasa. You can drop to your knees to lower down or stay on your toes. Making your way back through to down dog. And then as you're ready, right leg lifts again. Step your right foot forward. Stay on the fingertips, lift the heart and the gaze, runner's lunge. Keep that left inner thigh pressing up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, straighten that right leg. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Maybe you walk the hands back, fold over your right leg. Let the crown of the head drop towards the ground. As you take your next inhale, bend back into that right knee, step the left foot up, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. Exhale, fold it out. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Move through your vinyasa. Meet in down dog. Let's take the other side, just moving at this slower pace flow, letting it be a moving meditation. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Pinky toe points down. Lifting from the left inner thigh, maybe rising up on the right toes, get a little taller. Maybe bend the left knee. Open the hips. Slowly sink the right heel back down towards the mat. Straighten the left leg, square the hips, shift forward, left knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. And then bring that right leg back up to meet the left, fold it out. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. Hold for another breath. On your exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold it out. Inhale, as you come up halfway lift, step back with the left foot. Stay on the fingertips, runner's lunge. And then from here, step back to down dog. As you take your inhale, shift forward, high plank. Move through your vinyasa, or you can hold your down dog. As you're ready, make your way into down dog. Left leg lifts again. Step the left foot forward. Stay on the fingertips. Keep the right knee lifted. Lift from your right inner thigh. Runner's lunge. Staying light on the fingertips. Strong in the legs. As you exhale, straighten that left leg. Walk the hands back. Fold over your left leg. Breathe into sensations here in this posture. Notice what's coming up for you. As you're ready, bend back into that left knee. Step the right foot up, forward fold. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. As you exhale, straighten the legs, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, step back to high plank, or you can jump back to chaturanga. Making your way to down dog. Right leg lifts. Shift forward, right knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Runner's lunge, lifting the left inner thigh up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, straighten the right leg, fold over it, pyramid, keeping on the ball of the back foot. As you're ready, bend back into the right knee, left hand down, right arm reaches high. As you exhale, bring that right hand down. Drop the left knee down to the ground. Inhale, arms sweep high. Hold here for a few breaths. Any position with your arms you want to take. Feel the legs root down to ground you, to stabilize, as the upper body just feels light and lifted. Bring the hands back to the ground. Curl the back toes under. Step up, lifting the left leg, standing split on your right leg. Not looking for your deepest split, but can you lift from the left inner thigh without opening the hips? On your next exhale, bring that left leg down to meet the right. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. Your hands to heart center. Maybe sink down a little lower. Bring that left elbow to the right outer knee, twisted chair. Make sure that left knee isn't trying to press forward. You want to keep the knees in line. Maybe sink back lower. Press knee into elbow, elbow into knee to spiral the belly off the thigh. Bring the right lung back. Inhale, back to chair pose. Exhale, fold it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Move through your vinyasa. As you're ready, take the other side. Left leg lifts. Shift forward, left knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Runner's lunge, keep that right knee lifted. Lift the heart and the gaze. As you exhale, straighten the left leg. Fold over the left leg. Your next inhale, bend back into that left knee. Left hand roots down, or right hand roots down, left arm reaches high. Bring that hand back down. Drop the right knee down. Inhale to rise up. Legs root down as the upper body lifts and grows taller. Feel the length in your spine supporting you. Relax the shoulders down, even if the arms are reaching up. Relax the muscles in your face. Let go of a little more tension. Find a little more release here. Your next breath, hands come down. Curl the back toes under. Step up, standing splits. So you're rooted on the left leg, right leg's lifting. Lifting from your right inner thigh. Letting the crown of the head drop down a little further. Next, exhale, step the right foot down to meet the left, forward fold. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. As you exhale, hands come to heart, twist, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. So once you make that contact, can you spiral open a little more? Can you bring that left lung back? Maybe sink back a little more, weight into the heels. Inhale, sink back, chair pose again. Exhale, fold it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Make your way through to down dog. So whether you want to step back to down dog or go through your vinyasa, decide what level you want to be at today. Let's do that a little bit faster this time, adding in a side crow if you want it. If it's not in your practice, feel free to skip it, but we'll add it in. So as you're ready, right leg lifts. Shift forward, right knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Find that runner's lunge, inhale. Exhale, straighten the right leg, fold. Inhale, bend back into the right knee. Left hand down, right arm reaches. Exhale, bring that hand down, drop the left knee down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands come down. Step up, standing split, lifting the left leg. Stay for a full cycle of breath. Next, exhale, step the left foot down. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. Exhale, come to that twist, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. If side crows in your practice, take it here or play with it for a moment. We'll just stay here 3 breaths. If you want to just stay in the twisted chair, well, you probably don't want to, but if you don't want to explore side crow, maybe just stay in this challenging twist. If you're in side crow, make your way back to chair. If you're in the twisted chair, come back to chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. You can step or jump back, chaturanga. Making our way to the other side. As you're ready, left leg lifts. Left knee to nose, step the foot between your hands. Runner's lunge, fingertips down, lift your heart and gaze. As you exhale, straighten the left leg, fold. Inhale, bend back into the left knee, right hand down, left arm reaches high. Exhale, hand comes down, drop the back knee down. Inhale to rise up, full breath in, hold at the top. As you exhale, step up, standing splits. Full breath in. Exhale, come to your forward fold. Inhale, sink back, chair pose. As you exhale, twisted chair, either taking side crow or hold the twist. Be in your breath. Just be with whatever it is, again, that you're moving through with spirit, that you're trying to break through. Building that fire to burn things off. And then as you're ready, come back to just regular chair pose wherever you are. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sink back chair pose. Straighten the legs, come to stand, hands to heart. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Move your way through vinyasa, making your way to down dog. Just listening to the sound of your breath move in and out your nose. Again, relaxing the space between your eyes. If you want to pause here and go through that flow again, you can add on, or instead of dropping the knee, you can stay up in a lifted crescent lunge. Feel free if you want a little more fire and heat before we come cool down. Otherwise, from here, let's lift the right leg up. Let's bring the right knee to the right wrist, coming into pigeon prep. So get yourself situated, square your hips off. Let that back left leg be in line. The heel, the left knee, and the left hip all in a line. Lift the heart for a moment, and then as you exhale, really hinge from the hips, lengthening your spine as you fold into the posture. So we've just been kind of moving in constant flow for the last 20 minutes or so. Coming back to your own intention, what was stirring in you? What are you feeling your body is saying? If your thoughts felt like they were wandering all over the place, just invite Spirit to show you what's going on there. Why are we obsessing there? Just inviting Spirit to bring you back to the present, to this time on your mat of just being. For our last few breaths here, can you release a little more, melt into this posture, a little deeper. Knowing that you don't have to do anything to earn this love, this great love. That God just wants you to show up and make the space in stillness. To kind of clear off the chaos and see and feel and experience what's beneath the surface. As you're ready, let's just press ourselves back up. Slowly, you can come back into a down dog and just gently shake out that right leg. Switching sides when you're ready, you can lift the left leg, bring the left knee up towards the left wrist. Dropping into your pigeon prep, getting yourself situated. And then as you're ready, extend out from the hips with that long spine as you fold, finding your own edge. Just in the stillness, feeling Spirit just speak over you that you are seen, that the situation you're going through is not lost on God. That this divine love and presence surrounds you, holds you together, is beside you and within you, surrounding you. Regardless of what we feel, learning to embrace what is true and to believe what is true. That it's okay for you to be right here where you are today, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. That it's okay to be right here and show up in the presence of God. For your last few breaths, just melt in a little further. Take a little deeper and longer exhale. At the truth that you don't have to have it all together to just be and abide with God. As you're ready, you can curl the back toes under. Just slowly press yourself back up, making your way to down dog. From down dog, dropping onto your knees, crossing the ankles, and just sitting back, and then making your way down onto your back. Hugging your knees into your chest. Just maybe rocking side to side, taking the next few breaths to ask your body how it needs to close out before we come into Shavasana. And as you're ready, just start to make your way to our final rest posture. Laying with your legs out long. Inhale, lifting the heart up. So you can draw the shoulder blades together and then just gently lowering back down. Take a full breath in. Gentle exhale, release. Just staying in the quiet. Letting your breath come back to its natural pace. Embracing the silence even if it feels uncomfortable. Spirit, speak into the space that's been created on our mat. You can begin to move your fingers and your toes, or you can stay here if you need more time in your Shavasana. No rush. But if you're ready, you can just gently bring some movement back into your body, bringing the knees to your chest, rolling onto your side in a fetal position, coming up to seated with your eyes closed or your gaze just softly down. Hands to your knees, just sitting up tall. And I know that here we're doing this practice through a computer, that we're not in person, that maybe I don't even personally know you. But I just want you to know that in whatever you're sitting with and whatever you're moving through, you are seen. That Spirit notices, sees all that you're sitting with, acknowledges all that you're wrestling with, sees every part of what you're going through. I think it's important that we hear that often, that we are seen. And as I just prayed over this class, that whoever would show up to this practice, just prayed that even though I don't know you or what you're going through necessarily, I see you. Spirit sees you, and you are held.